Welcome everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm HaxrByte. I'm a penetration tester, red teamer, and I've been in the cybersecurity industry for 20 years. And let's get into it. Let's see. So, happy Monday, end of the year. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Just if you have any questions, let me know. Ask them in the stream and I'll be happy to answer. Let's see. So for tonight's stream, we're going to do some more on the platform HackSmarter. And yeah, so I'll be streaming tonight as well as Thursday. Thursday will be my last stream for the year. And then I'm going to take a little break and I'll be back in January. And then we can, we'll carry on with some more CTF training. Let's just see who is on the stream. I just wanted to, add some things. I think there is some things you can only add during a live stream, so I thought I'll do that. I didn't want to mess anybody around in terms of, you know, showing live and not showing live. But let me just get all the chats up. I don't want to miss any chats. Let's see. Everything looks to be working well. I've actually disabled Nightbot just because I realized I don't need both. I don't need stream elements as well as Nightbot, and yeah, Nightbot seems to be fighting with everyone, so I don't want to do that. Let me just open another window. Let me just see. I can do this while talking to you guys. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be starting with the CTF pretty soon, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. The last stream was very nice. There was a lot of interaction and a lot of questions, which is always nice to do. So I believe to add stream elements onto the YouTube chat, you go to the studio, and then navigate to settings, community, and then add these, user management, managing moderators, paste. Okay, add that one. Copy another one. Paste. No. Into either. Okay, so that should work. Let's save this. Do I have to do that every time? Let's see. When the stream's live, make sure instead of top chat, live chat, live chat. Okay, let's see. Let's give it a go. Let's test Discord. No. Still not too happy. Let's see. Chat. Okay. Let's try something else. Settings, moderation, user management. That's wrong, I guess. Let's try this one. It's pretty annoying that you can only set this up during a live stream. Yeah, while I've got some time, let's do that. Settings, user management, standard, approved users. Where must I add this? Let's try not to add approved user. I don't think that's necessary. Channel to add as a managing. I don't think managing standard will be fine. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it will kick in. I don't know. Where is ground control? HaxrByte. No. Oh well. I tried. You can only add them in live streams, which is pretty annoying. But okay, so today we're going to do HackSmarter. Should just open my Discord. I don't know if I told you guys about the Discord competition. Go to HaxrByte.com/Discord and you'll find the link to join the Discord there. The way you enter the competition is in the announcements section or channel. You'll find the rules. The competition ends on Thursday this week on the 18th. I'll be announcing the winner live on stream. And yeah, you can win. The prize is access to the HackSmarter hands-on labs for a year. So that's worth almost $100. So definitely worth checking out. The announcement is there. Yep, everything looks good. So I think we should just carry on. Everything looks good. Is that on? Refresh. YouTube is always so slow. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so slow always. Start. No. Refresh. Analytics. Did I start this one? Should be good. Is good. Yes. Where is this YouTube? Why is this not working? Come on. No data. But it should be on. What else is there? Live. Didn't delay. Is this the right one? On-stream test. What? Managing? Yes. Live viewers. Just had 3. Something working, not working. Oh, that looks good. Yes, okay, we have action. Yeah, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll be looking at the comments and of the chat. Like today we're going to do some CTF hacking. So yeah, please join in the conversation and let's have some fun. Yeah, if today we're looking at HackSmarter. This is a platform very similar to Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. And this is done by Tyler Ramsby. If you don't know him, he's responsible, or he created HackSmarter. And today I was thinking of doing the ARASAKA Active Directory pen test, which should be pretty interesting. Another Active Directory pen test. It's an easy box, so but there should be a lot of things to still learn, and there's a lot of things for us to check out. Let me just rearrange my running out of space. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, so this is by Henry Lever. I don't think I've done a box. This is my third box on this platform, and let's read this quickly. So lab environment, this is fully hosted. We're starting with credentials with Faraday, HackSmarter 123. You're a member of the HackSmarter Red Team. The penetration test will operate under assumed breach scenario, starting with valid credentials for a standard domain user Faraday. The primary goal is to simulate a realistic attack, identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities to escalate privileges from a standard user to a domain administrator. Now, this is pretty common from a red team point of view. We typically start from an external point, but these days I think companies prefer to start from the inside, from an assumed breach scenario, just to save some time and get to a position, or put the attacker in a position where they can do the prove the most they can do the most damage almost. It's not really, they won't cause damage, but they'll be in the worst position for the company. So it will give them the worst case scenario. So yeah, let's get rolling. So I'm going to enroll. Okay, there's some write-ups, and we can launch. Let's launch this. Okay, so it's starting. Then I like to take notes. Taking notes is a very good habit to get into. Oh, it's a wrong tab there. I use Notion just because it's free and pretty easy. Not necessarily something that you would use for live engagements, but for CTFs it's perfect. So this box is called ARASAKA page ARASAKA or ARASAKA. Maybe you can let me know what the right pronunciation is. ARASAKA or ARASAK? I don't know. Okay, so let's see, is the box started up? It has. Let's start preparing our environment. So I put everything under my CTFs, alias. I like to keep them the same folder, HackSmarter, alias, make directory. I'm gonna have a fun time with this name again. I can just see this. ARASAKA. There we go. Tmax. Okay, so for HackSmarter, it's a different VPN configuration for every machine. So let's go ahead and download that. ARASAKA, copy. Let's just put that in our folder, and then we can start up the VPN. So that way we can connect to this machine. HackSmarter. Paste. Okay, brilliant. That should work. And let's copy the target. So we should see Arisaka, so sudo open VPN challenge. That's going to start. I just want to move my chat a bit. Don't miss any chats. Okay, and then that one. Okay. Okay, so the VPN is ticking along. Let's change the name there so that we know what this panel is for. Create a new, and then ping. And that's the target. It pings nicely. So let's add that into our host file. Hosts. Should just specify the editing. Okay. New line. Paste. Tab. Arisaka. HackSmarter. Okay, clear. Let's ping the name and see if that works. Okay, perfect. So in all CTFs, we start with the port scan. I like to use RusScan just because it's really fast, and it actually ports all the open ports that it finds onto Nmap, and then we use the Nmap's capabilities of NSE scripts as well as version verification. So the way we do that is RusScan -a ARASAKA.HackSmarter, and then the dash is how we push it over to Nmap. And on the Nmap side, we're going to do small s, big C. The big C will make it run all the default scripts, all the default NSE scripts. So if it finds an open port, for example, port 80 is open, it will run all the HTTP scripts against that port and just see. It can be anything like enumeration or even brute force, but there's like a whole bunch of capability that, whole bunch of power and capability that comes with NSE scripts. Then we like to do capital V. This will do enumeration of the versions. So say it detects Apache running on port 80, it will do a version verification and then tell us sort of exactly what version of Apache is running on that port. Then I like to do -VV just to for extra verbosity, to give us a bit more information, and this will give us stuff like TTL as well as clock skew and those type of things. Then I do output. I like to output this to a file, and I don't have to scan it again. So to do an output file, it's small o, capital A for all major formats. That includes Nmap, grabbable Nmap, as well as XML. And then we just give the file name, Arisaka. Arisaka. There we go. Okay. We can immediately see there's a whole bunch of ports that RusScan starts finding for us. And as soon as it starts with the Nmap, I'll copy that over and we can start looking at them. Oh, another bunch of all high ports, which is pretty typical from a Windows domain controller. And there we're done. That was very quick. Too quick, I think. Let's see. What did it do? Okay, so it's blocking ping ports, ping probes. So we need to add a minus capital P small n that will ignore the ping. So what it does when Nmap scans a port, it will do a ping. If it does not find it to be alive, it won't run anything else. Whereas if you do a minus capital P small n, it will actually ignore that and it will just assume it's open. So let's run that again. I'm just gonna change this a little bit. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Did not find any open ports, but Ruscan is telling us there is open ports. That is pretty weird. Let me just 1 second. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, so let's do just a native port scan. Maybe we should go a little bit slower, or let's take out this 2 ARASAKA. Copy this. Copy. Control B, C, another one. Ping. Let's ping that again. And it's still up. So it can ping it. Don't know why it's not liking that. Ruscan picks up a whole bunch of things. I mean, because we know it's assumed breach, we probably won't need the port scan. We can maybe just start with some enumeration. Let's just copy this. Let's copy that. I hope I grabbed it quick enough. Port scan. Oops. Actually, on a red team, you probably won't be running a port scan, to be fair. Inside. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Typical Windows. I mean, the port scan's not liking us. Let's we can kick off a native Nmap script. Nmap -p n. Let's do a full port scan. So minus small s big T gives us a full port scan. Minus p gives us all the ports. Minus T4, so that's the fastest one. And we'll do Nmap. We'll just call this Nmap, and we can just specify the target. ARASAKA.HackSmarter. There we go. Okay, we can leave that. We'll get back to this one. Okay, so typically on Windows machines, we like to use NetExec. Now, NetExec we can just run as NXC, SMB, and then ARASAKA.HackSmarter, and let's just see what it gives us. Okay, so it immediately tells us it's running Windows Server 2022. The name is DC01. The domain is HackSmarter.local. So the best thing would be to add that into our host file, because if you do any Kerberoast attacks or use any tools that needs proper DNS resolution, it's going to need those names. Let's just take a note of this. So we started with SMB, that's port 445. Okay, we're taking note of this. Let's just rearrange this a bit better, if you can see. And let's add that into our HackSmarter. So sudo vi etc hosts. We'll be adding it in here. So it'll be dc01.hacksmarter.local space hacksmarter.local and dc01. So I like to specify all three. The best practice is to do dc01 hacksmarter.local, so that's the full FQDN of the domain controller. It's just good practice to put that in there. So let's test that. Let's see if that worked. So that's dc01.hacksmarter.local. Perfect. Clear. Okay, and they gave us a username and password. So let's copy that. Let's save that in a file called creds. And we need to save it into our notes as well. So we can say something like assumed breach, and then it's domain credentials, and there we go. So let's test those credentials. So NXC, and that's the target minus U, Faraday minus P, username and password. Let's see. Okay, that works. So the indication here is the plus. The plus here tells us that's working. Let's copy this for our notes. So that is working. And then what I typically like to do is I just like to enumerate for shares, -- shares. Just see if there's any shares I've got access to. Okay, IPC, $, logon, sysvol, these are pretty standard for Active Directory. So it doesn't give us too much. Another thing that I like to do is also enumerate for users for the domain. That's always handy to know. And the way we do that is -- users. Okay, you see there's a bunch of users it gives us. We need to copy this as well. So let's copy this. Okay, so Goro, loyalty to a fault, alt.svc, trapped for eternity, and then a whole bunch of others. Looks like there's a ad coming up. And quick break. Okay. So what I'm trying to do on live streams is I like to just switch to chatting mode. It seems like been on chatting mode. I haven't really gone to my Kali. Okay. There we go. So I've been talking without showing you guys anything. Apologies for that. You should have said something, whoever is on the chat, but doesn't matter. So let me show you the quick recap. So those are the ports that we saw. Whole bunch of ports. 88 is typically Kerberoast. 445 is the SMB that we looked at, and then the rest is LDAP and a whole bunch of other things. Here's the Faraday, the user credentials we got, and here is SMB that we were running, and these were the users that we collected. So like so. So there's another. We can also do some RID cycling. So let me just try and get the command. I think it's RID brute. So let's do that. So it's RID root. Might give us the same users, probably not more, but it's always good to try them out. Oh wow, that's actually giving us a lot more. Let's go on to copy mode. Down, copy mode, enter. Let's take that for our notes. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of domain users. This will, so Faraday, Smasher, Soul Killer. I'm assuming the SVCs are service accounts, just because it might not be, but we'll have a look shortly. So in assume breaches, we typically run BloodHound just to see what's happening on AD, and we can use BloodHound. We can run it from within NetExec. I'll show you how to do it, but I'll tell you about another tool I like to use. So we do grep BloodHound. No, it's a capital L. Yes, capital L, grep BloodHound. Minus I. Maybe not. Minus I. BloodHound. Can't remember what the command is now. So if you go, there's like quite a nice wiki for NetExec. Maybe NetExec wiki Nikki. Okay. BloodHound. So that is how you run it. So BloodHound collection all. Oh, we can run both. I mean, there's no harm in that. It should be. Oh, that's why I didn't see it, because it's not SMB. It will be LDAP. So around. So like so. LDAP. There we go. So let's run BloodHound just to show you. BloodHound, and then what did they say? Collection all. Collection all. Okay. Cannot find a domain controller. HackSmarter.local. Okay, it's not loving this. Cannot find the domain controller. Okay, we can specify the domain or the DNS server. Let's do -h, grep -i, domain. So we can force the domain. So let's do this. Domain -d, and that'll be HackSmarter .local, like so. Still can't resolve it. HackSmarter.local. Ping smarter .local. You can definitely resolve it. Wonder why it's not happy. Okay, there. Get etc hosts DC01 HackSmarter.local. HackSmarter DC. It's supposed to be fine. Let's try it like this. That looks happy. Okay, let's try it with RustHound. That's the tool I prefer to use. RustHound CE. Options -d, so it's just -d HackSmarter.local. Okay, let's we'll specify username and password. Where do we do that? -u okay, that's the same. So -u. Let's grab that username and password. It was Faraday. HackSmarter123. Copy. -b. HackSmarter123. There we go. That looks happy. Ah, enumeration completed. That's cool. Just copy that for our notes. Let's see, copy mode. So we're running RustHound. Yeah, BloodHound from NetExec didn't work, but it doesn't really matter. RustHound I prefer RustHound just because it can give you a bit more information, especially in terms of certificates. So I always like to, that's the one I prefer, and it's pretty quick because it's written in Rust. Let's go ahead and start our BloodHound. Tools, BloodHound. And then it's BloodHound containers. Containers start I should start service, start Docker. Is it Docker? ls etc init.d. It is called Docker. etc, maybe it's sudo service start Docker. etc init.d Docker status. Okay, now it wants sudo. Let's have a look. What is so it's BloodHound CE community quick start. Okay, Docker. Why is Docker not starting? Docker. The Docker status. Sudo Docker status. So Docker compose status. Start. Okay. It's doing something. Okay, as it started. BloodHound. Demons not running. So I think that's the wrong one. Stop. Maybe it's not. Docker start. Start. Let's just see if that works. Starting it up. BloodHound. Okay, it's up and running. Ah, thank you for the like, whatever that was. Appreciate that. Okay, so file ingestion. Let's ingest the history there. So we are HackSmarter, ARASAKA, and that's all the BloodHound output. Gonna open that, and then we're gonna upload all this. Let's see, let's give it a couple of seconds. Should not take very long. Is there any questions? So 13 files complete. Any questions? Nope. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, don't be scared. I mean, I'm not busy. I'm happy to answer any questions if you have. If you just want to lurk, that's fine as well. But yeah, if there's any questions, don't mind pausing and answering them. Okay, so Faraday was the user that we started with. So Faraday, So we can mark that one as owned because we own them. I don't know why it's not adding that little skull. I need to look into that, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's look. So it's a member of domain users, authenticated users, pre-Windows 2000 compatibility access, certificate services, DOM access. It looks a bit weird. Everyone users, not interesting. Then it's a member of authenticated users. That's normal. Enroll. Client auth, user signature, user. Not really interesting. Let's just see in the chat. Everybody's still happy. I mean, from a nothing jumps out. What I like to do is I just need to, let's see, domain admins. So who's the domain admins? Who are we going after? So is it these guys? Emperor, the Emperor. Wow, that sounds interesting. Can I zoom in and out? Yes. So let's take a screenshot. So for screenshots, I like to use Flame Shot. Let's just start that up. And let's take a screenshot of this interesting. And then add it to our notes. If you ever want to become a penetration tester, I do recommend just always take screenshots. You'll be very happy with yourself if you have to, when you start writing the report. And yeah, the worst thing is to be stuck writing the report and not having enough evidence. I see a bunch of people join. Looks like it. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Seth City Gersberg. Nice. Very nice. Welcome. Thank you for the yeah, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Okay, let's yeah, I mean, I can quickly tell you guys, anybody that's new to the stream, if we haven't met before, I'm HaxrByte. I'm a penetration tester, red teamer. I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm relearning CTFs, just training my brain to, I guess, a bit the other side of my brain, just to be a bit more creative and look at some interesting attacks, and just yeah, some curiosity and spark some curiosity, etc. For anybody that's interested, there's actually a competition running at the moment. So it's very easy. The way you do it is you join the Discord, my Discord channel, Discord server. It's very new. In the announcements channel, there's instructions. Let me put the link for the Discord. HaxrByte.com/Discord. So there's a you should see this. So HaxrByte.com/Discord. If you join the server, in the announcements channel, there's the rules. So you answer, I think it's like 3 or 4 very easy questions, and then the deadline is the 18th. That is Thursday this week. I'll be live streaming 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'll be announcing the winner on stream. But you don't need to be on stream, but I'll let you know. And what you can win. So the HackSmarter platform, very similar to Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, created by HackSmarter, Tyler Ramsby. This platform you can win access for a year to the value of almost $100. So a full year's worth of access to all these CTF machines. And he's adding, I almost want to say weekly or daily, he's adding new ones, and you get access to all of those for a year. So yeah, please go ahead and join the Discord and join the competition. You might win. Okay, back to, where were we? So in BloodHound. Yeah, I'm just going to pause for a brief second. Is there any questions? Okay, so we're looking, I'm going to carry on, but I mean, feel free to ask a question. Don't hesitate. Let's see. So, I've got some viewers. So yeah, I mean, if you just want to lurk, that's fine too. So we see, okay, so there's two administrators, the main admins. That is the Emperor as well as administrator. That's default. Something I do like to always check for, and this is something that companies still struggle with, is just Kerberoastable users. What's quite easy in BloodHound, you can just run a query on that. Kerberoastable users, and we've got one. All.svc. So I think that one. I think that might be a service account, which would make sense for it to be Kerberoastable. But what we can do is we can try, let's see what this can give us. So it's member of. The member of doesn't give us too much. What we're after is the object. Okay, this is interesting. So it's got generic all access over Yorinobu, that user. So if we click on that one, that one's got, what has that one got? That one's got generic write access over Soul Killer. Love these names. So this is typical, and then that looks like it's a member of AI Takeover. That's interesting, but yeah, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. So firstly, we wanted to look at Kerberoastable run. Kerberoastable, all Kerberoastable users. Remember to always take notes. So this one, and then outbound. So we definitely want to take a screenshot of this. Definitely want to take a screenshot of this. Okay, so Flame Shot is our friend. There we go. Screenshot. Copy. Okay. So we'll check that out. Definitely check that out. So I guess first things first, let's try and see if we can get Kerberoast, that user that's vulnerable to Kerberoasting. So okay, so Nmap actually finished. Let's just have a quick look. Okay, Kerberoasting, like I said. Let's just copy this. It'll be easier. Where's this? There we go. So that's then copy. Did I go too far? Yes. Sorry, I went too far. Went out of copy mode. Space. Yes. Copy. Put that in our notes. We had a little issue where Nmap wasn't working, or port scanning wasn't working, so we sort of forced it to work. So definitely want to keep this. There is an output file, but okay. So LDAP, that give us DC-01 HackSmarter. That's definitely the right domain. Then secure LDAP, more LDAP, and this is the computer name DC-01. So yeah, we've added those to our host file already, so we shouldn't have any issues with DNS. And then Windows RPC. This is pretty common for a domain controller. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go for the... we don't need to be in BloodHound. Let's just rename this BloodHound. And then where are we now? HackSmarter. Just get it back into our folder. Others, Arasaka, others, clear. Okay, in our working directory. Let's go for NetExec. NetExec is very nice to use. So we used LDAP before. The user, just cat creds. So NetExec. LDAP -u. So that's the user. And then the password. HackSmarter 123. Just see if that works. Oh, it will probably help if I do the... So DC-01.HackSmarter.local. Okay, so that works. Now the easiest, if you try to remember the syntax, but the easy trick is you put -h. That will give you the help. But then to grep Kerberoast, yes. So and then you just search for the flag you want. So Kerberoasting, Did I do? Oh, it's expecting a. Expecting an output. Oh, it needs a file. It's a file name, so let's just say curb hashes.txt. Okay, that's we've got the hash. That's cool. So let's copy that. Copy that. Okay, so we are doing LDAP, and we're doing Kerberoasting, and we got a hash, so it's definitely Kerberoasting. Let's see what we've got in that file. Cat curve hash. Perfect. So we should be able to just give this to hashcat to try and cat this or crack this offline. So hashcat, and then Kerberoasting hash. So picking up the. Let me see. Is there? Sorry, there's an add. Okay, we'll just wait a little bit while the ad runs. I'm just cracking the hashcat quickly, or the hash quickly. It picked it up automatically. Hash mode 13100, and I'll go through that in the next couple of seconds. While we wait, is there any questions? I'm more than happy to answer any questions. I can put it back on the Kali screen for anybody who's... So it's busy cracking. If you want to see, so it's busy. It picked it up as mode 13100. That's a Kerberoast TGS. Picked it up automatically. And it's on 6% at the moment, which is not the fastest, but yeah, I'm running a VM, so there's no GPU capability, unfortunately. So we've got a bit of time just to see what's happening. Actually, did I forget to give it a word list? I did. So it's doing a raw brute force, so that's going to take forever. Let's just rep word list. How do you specify a word list? List. Is it as easy as... Let's just have a look at my notes quickly. I don't want to waste any time, and I want to keep it interesting. So if I can avoid long cracks, I'll definitely do that. So I'm building a cheat sheet that I want to I'll probably share in the future. So as I go through these CTFs, I normally do hack the box, but because Tyler was so nice in sponsoring that voucher for us, I decided to do HackSmarter. So I did 2 boxes last week. I'm doing another one today, and then the plan is on Thursday to do another one. Do I have notes on hashcat? I feel like I should know this. Hashcat word list. Hashcat word list. Oh, you just specify. You don't have to. You just specify the word list. Okay, easy enough. So let's do that. It's user share word list rocku. There we go. This will be a lot quicker. There we go. Did we crack it? Yes. Yes, so that's babygirl1. So that's the password. Just specifying it off the rocku word list. So let's copy that for our notes. Let's see, okay. Okay, let's copy mode. Back to our notes, which is here. And we've got that password. The password is babygirl1. And the user is alt.svc. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's just test if that works. If that's valid, I'm sure it is, but it does not hurt to just check. So babygirl1, clear NXC, LDAP, we'll use just, is it babygirl1? we go 1, and it's check the user again. all.svc, all.svc. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. So alt.svc, compromise that, and that is looking good. So back to BloodHound. So we've compromised this one. This one's got generic all access over Yorinobu, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but generic all, I mean, what's nice about BloodHound is if you click on generic all, it will tell you it's got generic all permissions to the user. This is also known as full control, so you can do anything to this user you want. The easiest is, and this is not something I'll recommend on a live network, client network, is to change the password for Yorinobu for that user. So we don't have to do a targeted Kerberoast. Attempt to okay, that the easiest is normally we can try shadow credentials, then we don't need to change the password. Do I have whisker installed? We can give that a go, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll just change the password. But let's copy this. If we can copy, maybe not. Whisker. Is that whisker? I don't think I've got it installed. Let's see, how do we install that? whisker. So this is to do shadow credentials. Oh, it's made by Elat. Perfect. So this should definitely be good. Let's see how easy it is to install this. Like I said, we can try this. If that doesn't work, then we've got a tool called BloodAD that we can use, and that should definitely work. Can I just git clone this? Okay, so ls git clone, just grab whisker. ls whisker setup, get requirements. Okay, that should be fine. Python setup, install, permission denied. Let's try sudo. Okay, ls bolt, ls dist, whisker. Okay, it's installed. Great. Let's try it here. whisker. Okay, let's see. What did it say? Back to BloodHound. whisker -d. Let's just clear this. You can have a look here. If you have any questions, please feel free to just pause me or stop me, and then I'll be happy to clarify. I just want to see if everything still looks good. No new questions. Okay. So it's pi whisker. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Clear pi whisker. So it's minus d. So that was HackSmarter.local. Local. Then the user was minus u. It was alt svc. alt.svc. Should probably add that to our crates. We'll do that now. Alt vcc baby girl 1 minus b baby girl 1 and BloodHound. Controller account. Okay, that's the one that we do. Target dash dash target dash dash target, and then Yorinobu. These names, Yorinobu. Action, and then action is add, like that. Okay, it looks like it's working. Let's get copy. And then take it for our notes. Okay, we wanted to add this to crates. Copy. Did copy. Copy. Yeah, crates. Small o to put a next line. Alt VC baby girl. Okay, so let's see what this thing did. Okay, so the target user was Yorinobu, generating a certificate. A certificate is generated, key credential generated, and there's the password. I think that's the, I guess the hash. Oh, this is the password. So let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, so how we try that is, did I copy this? Yes. Copy. So we do NetExec, hold up again. So that's the password. And then the user will be Yorinobu, like that. Okay, that didn't work. Why? What am I missing? Is that the hash or? Now that you know the plain text. Is that the hash? Well, that definitely worked. So pi whisker. What does this do? Okay, so add a new key credential. Okay. By whisker, target action, list info, divide, clear, remove, add, action add. Once the value generated and added, a TGT can be requested. Oh, so you need to request a TGT and then you can recover it with this steps. Okay, it's a bit I guess it's not as easy as just changing the password, but I guess this is very non-intrusive because you can actually do this in a live environment. So that's the PFX paste. PFX password will be this then. Copy. The domain is HackSmarter and the user is your Nobu. What's the user cache? Is that just a file it uses? Let's try it. I don't know if I've got that tool installed. Does this come with get TGT? No. Something else we need to download. Definitely good practice for when you want to not reset a user's password. Get up. So this is another repository. Let's copy this. Let's get clone this here. I can move it later. Okay. Okay, init. Init. What's the file? BloodHound. That's not it. What are we looking for? Get TGT. Get TGT. Do you need sudo? Come on, not found. I'm misunderstanding my schedule. Hey XO, welcome. Yeah, it's just it's last week and this week I'm out of schedule. It's 2 extra streaming days that I've added. I normally just do Thursdays. Yeah, sorry, I decided to do Monday, Thursday and Thursday. Didn't I do last week Monday? I can't check now. I guess I can. Yeah, don't. It will be back to normal. This is just because of the competition with HackSmarter. I just thought, you know, my way of saying thank you to Tyler was to just add 2 extra stream days. But I definitely can check quickly. I'm just curious as well. So I streamed 8th and 11. It's the 8th. Calendar. Yeah, no biggie. No biggie at all. 8. Yes, 8 was Monday, yeah. So, yeah, this today, and then on Thursday, and then Thursday will be the last stream of the year. Then I'm taking Christmas off, I guess 2 weeks off, and then I'm back in January. Unless I feel the need to stream. Well, you, I think 25%, you're right? Agent 57, welcome. I've got my, XR and Agent 57. Nice, guys. Welcome. So we are doing Arisaka today or tonight. This one, Arasaka, another Active Directory pen test, another easy one by HackSmarter. I'm so used to saying HackSmarter. Why is my YouTube chat not working? Let me just change that. It's probably because it's not live. It should be though. Oh, there we go. So now, okay, now I can see. I've actually I preempted 9 Fractal. I disabled Nightbot, so he's not going to be able to fight with Nightbot tonight. Stages of included in ActiveBox. Nice. Is that on ActiveBox Academy? Agent 57? Okay. Cool. Yeah, so just to get you guys up to speed, it's a assumed breach scenario that we got credentials. We had a Kerberoastable user, alt SVC. We managed to crack that hash, obviously. Okay, nice. Yeah, VIP Plus is nice. It's not dirt cheap, but it's not that expensive either. But if you use it a lot, I think you can get quite a lot of value out of it. So we've got generic all over Yorinobu user. Now, obviously, we can quite easily with bloody AD overwrite his password, but I'm actually trying to do shadow credentials with PyWhisker, but I've realized I don't have any of the tools installed in this VM. So I'm playing. I've ran PyWhisker, so I've got the cert. Now I need to run through these steps. Yeah. Yeah, VIP Plus is nice, but like I said, if you obviously if you have it, you need to get as much value out of it as you can. I think the month-to-month option is not bad, but yeah. I think they recently upped it, but it wasn't by much. But I mean, Excel, if you win the competition, then you know, you'll be busy with HackSmarter for a year. That's the other thing. Okay, let's play with this. Okay. I mean, $3, £3, sorry. Not, it won't, it's, I mean, it's not gonna kill you, $3. It's a lot of, see, Hack the Box has got a lot of boxes. A lot of boxes. A lot of things to play with. It's almost too much, if you know what I mean. Should I, let me see, I'm just playing with this tool. Secret requirements. Mini Kerberoast. Yeah, I have to agree. I've got it too. So, but I love Hack the Box. What are we doing? Do I have pip install mini Kerberoast? I mean, try Acme is still fun. I mean, like, have you been playing with the this Advent of Cyber, the Cyber calendar thing? Wow, dude, nice. Very nice. Let me see if this will run. There's a command. Oh, okay. That ran. Guess that works. So this loads the certificate from the key file. And then all we need to do is retrieve the hash. Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's fun though. It's always fun. Until it isn't. Let's take a note of this. So this is working for us. So in a real environment, this would probably be the way to go, because you don't have to, you're not resetting the password for the user, which is a much better option in a real live environment. Let's copy this. I haven't ran PyWhisker in a while, I wonder why. Okay, domain is HackSmarter.local and the user is called Yorinobu. I don't know where those names come from. Anyway, let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I think you've got the option to opt out, don't you? Out of Echo AI. Or is that... I remember there was like a big war about... I guess the thing is that they didn't let people know beforehand. Let's... Who's on Twitch? Do I need to pause the... Oh, the ad break is in progress already. I wanted to pause it. Oh, you can't opt out of Echo AI. Well, that sucks. Oh, I remember. That's what they said. Did you set? No, it did not. Let's just go Hectrix. Pi whisker. Really? Pi whisker. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, I did something else. Picket points as well as domain user complex password target user action. Action list. Oh, that just gives you a list. Kinetic all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel like training an AI in my methodologies. I think if they make it optional for people to opt in or out, I think that's the way to go. But you should at least let people know beforehand. Why did I not? Why is it prompting me for that? Did I do Pi whisker? Okay, here we go. Pi whisker. Oh, okay, okay. Stupid. So it's export. Export. Equal, and I think it was the cache file. Does it not have it? This one. Copy. That's equal. Equal. Paste clipboard. Go away. Go away. Why are you doing this? Paste. Paste. No. Let's try. Copy. Not that. Right click. Copy. I do have a bot. I had a mod. I had a Nightbot, but then it was fighting with everyone. Now I've got Streamlabs, but no, Stream Elements, but I probably need to fine tune it a little bit. But thanks, Agent 57. Okay, so we just need to specify that, and then we can do this on this command. And this should give us the NTLM hash for that user. If this works, then we don't need to change the password. There we go. Okay, so the shadow credential worked. We don't need to change. I mean, I can ban that. I can quite easily ban that. One sec. But yes, that's true. How do I do it? I say I can quite easily ban them, and then I'm like, what? One time. There we go. banned. Bye. I want you guys to work. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. Okay, so we got the dash now. Let's try it out. Copy. So NXC. So it will be, I guess, hash. Capital H. I know, thank you, I appreciate it. Yes. Okay. So that worked. Now it's for some more AD fun. Okay, so you can do that method instead of using bloody AD and just changing that user's password, which will be a lot better, a better option to do in a client environment. If you're curious on how this works, you can watch the replay, or you can join the Discord, and if you get stuck, you can ask for my help. And just a reminder, the competition is still on. The deadline is the 18th on Thursday. I'll be streaming 7 PM Central, 8 PM Eastern, and then I'll announce the winner live on stream. And that will also be the last stream of 2025 for me, unless I feel the need to stream, which could be possible. But I just want to, I guess, take a little break. But I'll try and release stuff on YouTube. So if you still want to see some content, maybe a video or maybe a short, yeah, join the YouTube channel. Then you'll know when it drops. I can understand that, Agent 57. I mean, if you're not going to use it, you know, it's such a nice prize. You know, you don't want to waste it. I mean, you've got VIP Plus, right? So, which one are you gonna, which one are you gonna do, right? Yeah, I get it. But I guess, there's quite not that many boxes on HackSmarter now, but I mean, Tyler is releasing quite often. But I know, yeah, you're going to be torn, right? Do you do HackSmarter? Do you do Hack the Box? I understand. But I mean, like, it's not cheap, right? True. You're also working on CPTS. You told me. So I'm actually, I don't know if I told you, but I'm working on Cape. One of my friends did it, and he said it's like a 10-day exam. Pretty brutal. Okay, so got that user. Yeah, 10-day exam plus a report. And that's for Cape. I think the CPTS is it 5 days for the exam? No, it's obviously not 10 days. You don't, yeah, I guess it will stay on for 10 days, but yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna have to sleep. Oh, thank you, Dan Mulvey, for the follow. I appreciate that, man. I'm assuming Dan Mulvey, appreciate the follow. I'm gonna stop talking. Well, I shouldn't, but what is sleep? Nice. Nice, Echo. That is true. I don't know what sleep is. I don't know what sleep is. Sleep is for later, right? Okay, so back on track. So we've alt SV. So Yorinobu is now ours until you actually get some and enjoy that. That's true. That is true. Well said, Dan Mulvey. But yeah, what's the saying? Sleep when you're dead, right? Okay, so generic write. So Yorinobu's got generic write over Soul Killer. Sleep is good for processing. Yes. Well, it's not like you sleep, Agent 57. I know being awake at like 5 a.m. and stuff like that. Okay, so generic write, it's not as powerful as generic all, but if I'm not mistaken, we can probably, yes, we can do the same shadow credentials attack against soulkiller.svc. Just check if everybody, I don't want to start this. Okay, there's no ads running. Okay, so let's go for, okay, Soul Killer. Let's use the same method. If you guys missed the previous one, this is a nice opportunity. Exactly, dude. Exactly. When do you like, are you a vampire? Do you just like sleep in the day? Okay, so that was Alt VC, and then that was yeah, you're a vampire, right? You're a Nabu. Copy. High noon. Yes. Okay, so that one. Oh, we did take, let's just move this today. Okay, but that's a hash, that's not the actual pass, but that's fine. We're not picky. And then, so Pi Whisker. So Pi Whisker, Pi Whisker. Whisker, there we go. So that's the one, that's the command that we used for Yorinobu. So now we're gonna use Yorinobu. Well, firstly, what we need to do is just check. Help. Can this thing take hashes? Because yes, it can. So we don't need the password. So we're going to go for the shadow credentials again. I have to say, I quite like the, I think when I did the other Active Directory for HackSmarter that I did last Monday, it also had quite a lot of hops through Active Directory, which gives you a lot of BloodHound exercise. So if you study for anything that includes BloodHound, bro, does HackTheBox also have rooms like THM? Can you refer some beginner-friendly CTFs for HackTheBox? So what's nice about HackTheBox is you just look for... I've realized when I answer a question, it might help if I do this. Okay, so let me answer this question quickly. So, I don't know, can you guys... Oh, you can't see on the chat. I thought it would come through. Why is it not coming through there? Anyway, the question is, can you refer beginner CTF friendly on HackTheBox? So HackTheBox is, you can go for the easy boxes. I've got a string of boxes that I'm going through. I can show you quickly. So I've got a string of boxes that I'm going through, and this is what I recommend to start off with on Hack the Box. And it will go through various things. It will teach you a lot. I can share this list with you. The easiest would be probably, and I know this is not a trick just to join my Discord, but if you go in the Discord, then if you join the Discord, then I can just share the list with you there. Just ping me on Discord, and then you can get it. Yeah, starting point is also very good. Starting point is very good. It's got a lot of. Are you in there? Just just send me a reminder if you don't mind. Just message me there as a reminder, and I'll give you this list. This is the list I'm doing myself. It's a combination of a couple of recommendations that I'm sort of like threw together. But I can share this with you. Just send me a reminder like tomorrow on Discord if you don't mind. Will you remember? Will you do that? Okay, 100%. Let's go back to boom. See, that way I can't try and do two things at the same time. Sure, man. Yeah, I'll put that list. It's not like I haven't done. I'm still busy going through it. I mean, and up until I think I've done up until like Granny. I did like Lame, Active, Shocker, Grandpa, Swag Shop. I did on my last Hack the Box stream, and then I switched to HackSmarter. But I'll carry on there. I did Granny. Networked I haven't done yet, but so Swag Shop. All these that I ticked. But yeah, I mean I can share this with you. Where was I? See, it's better if I don't share my screen and talk. Then I can just talk, concentrate. But anyway, so Yorinobu. So on BloodHound, we're gonna go for Soul Killer. That's the one we want. Soulkiller.svc. So let's do that. Soulkiller.svc. Has anybody done this box out of curiosity? ARASAKA. How do you pronounce it? Is it ARASAKA or ARASAKA? This one. Is it ARASAKA or ARASAKA? I guess it's either or. It's like tomato, right? Arisaka. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is I've never did HackSmarter's until I started last week, so this is my third one. It's the name of this company in Cyber. Ah, that's where I know it from. Yeah, my son plays Cyberpunk. Okay, cool. Cool. That makes sense. Thanks for that. I thought it sounded familiar. I haven't played that too much. I have to confess I don't get much time for games these days. These CTFs are my gaming. It's a capture the flag, right? It is basically gaming. It's just you don't have it's a bit more keys than a joystick or a PlayStation controller, right? So Pie Whisker. Yorinobu. We were going to use the hash. The hash is right here. Happens into the medium box with the free session. Happens in 2 days and 12 hours. Is that the HackSmarter one that's going to be free? Is it this hunter? Is this one? Why am I thinking of something else? Oh, sorry, a medium box. Yes, that's right. Yes, that is pretty cool. I mean, if you have your own CTF platform, you can do that, right? Yeah, we all need our own CTF platform. That's true. Agent 57, yeah, I saw that this morning. He announced it this morning. Yeah, if you sign up, you can play for free until Jan. That's a very valid point. So if you win the anybody that wins the competition, my Discord competition, don't use the voucher until Jan. And you can get a free half a month plus a year. If you don't know about the competition, join the Discord, my Discord. HTTPS, it's HaxrByte.com/Discord. And then look in the channel announcements channel. There's the rules for competition. Deadline is Thursday, 18th. Did I paste? No. About the free month. Yeah, I saw the announcement. I think it was this morning. He announced it. Okay, there we go. So target will be Soul Killer. Soul Killer.svc, is that right? Soul Killer SVC. That is right. Soul Killer SVC. And the action will be add. Okay. Take this for our notes. Okay, now we have to, now it's, we get the TGT. So we request the TGT. It's not this one, but Control R, Python, R, no. Python. This one. Copy. Yeah, thanks Agent 57. That is awesome. And this is the password for the certificate. Copy it properly. Okay, then the domain is HackSmarter.local. Soul Killer.svc. And then the user cache will be Soul Killer.svc. Okay, let's copy that for our notes. Okay, then we need to just set the name. So this will be Soul Killer cache. Like that. Take that for notes. Yes, stream elements go. See, I don't have Nightbot tonight. So stream elements is a lot more relaxed. So that's good. Okay, and now we run the other one. R Python. This one. So let's get the NT hash. Let's the key. And that was for the user Soul Killer. Killer.svc. And there's the NT hash we recovered for Soul Killer. So we don't need to change the password. This is a lot better in the live environment on a client engagement. If we just wanted to change the password for that user, we could have used bloody AD, but I just thought it would be nice practice to just play with PyWhisker a little bit. Easy peasy. Let's test that that hash. Just make sure it is happy. Okay. So it will be that hash. And then Soul Killer .svc, and there we go. We've owned that user, so that is cool. What did I do now? Press the wrong key. No. Come on. Okay. Any questions? That all makes sense? You guys, yeah. Why is that not working? Now my mouse started not working again. All good. Okay, now for some reason, let me just click out of the VM. Oops. Okay, we're still there. Okay, so that is good stuff. So what's next? So we own this one. So add to owned. It's a member of these guys. And it's got outbound access control. See, I'm wondering what this is. AI takeover at HackSmarter.local. It looks like a, what is this, a certificate? It's a cert template. See, this is what's nice about RustHound. It gives you all these extra certificate information, which I'm not sure if the BloodHound that actually, if the BloodHound gives it to you that that you run with NetExec. Let me just see. Another. Okay. So I guess this is a good place to, I mean, cert template. Oh, thank you for the follow, Juicy Delicious. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. If you have any questions, let me know. Certify, I think, is the way to go. So that's the typical next step for why is my mouse not working? Why is my mouse not working? Yeah, certify. Alright, alright. Is it running out of memory? I don't think so. Let me just... Okay, while I try and fix this thing, any questions? I guess the easiest would be just to give it a quick reboot. That worked. I had to reboot it last time as well. I wonder why this VM is not liking me. I'm just going to reboot just to get it over with. It's normally pretty quick. It's a VM. It's just a couple of seconds. The only problem is just starting everything up again, but that's fine. We are almost back. Okay. Does that work? Sweet. Okay, so where were we? That was BloodHound. Oh, BloodHound's not working anymore, but we might not need BloodHound anymore. There we go. Notion. There we go. Okay, so currently we've got access as soulkiller.svc, and we saw it had access to a cert template, which could be interesting. Good job on taking notes. I would have. Yeah, I know. I think it was on stream. That's why I had to reboot it last. Was it last stream or the Monday? Everything just closed itself. All the windows closed itself, and it was like just dead. So I'm like quite happy that you know, I'm so, I guess you can call it anal about note taking. It's just I haven't been in the situation where I didn't have enough notes, but I never want to be in that situation. I always, like, my worst fear is going on a client on an internal network test where you go to the client, plug in, do, you know, say pwn the domain controller, you know, on the Friday, go away, go Monday, trying to write the report, and you don't have the evidence. I think that's probably my worst nightmare. So I'm very, very hectic about taking notes. Yes. When I started pen testing, I don't know if I told you, when I started pen testing, I took like screenshots every like 10 seconds. So I'm professional enough to only take screenshots when there's something to screenshot. So I think I evolved. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you, from a pen testing point of view, is in our company policy is if you don't have evidence, you can't put that that finding in the report. So it's a bit embarrassing if you have to tell the client, listen, I've actually found another finding, but I didn't put it in your report because I didn't have the evidence, which is not good. The court of law, yes. Yeah, that's the other problem. If there's law enforcement involved and stuff like that, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's even worse than just an angry client. Okay, where were we? So CertiPy is the thing we wanted to do. Luckily with CertiPy, we can use hashes as well. Let me just, I can't remember, did I read through this thing? So, oh, it's just, it just needs the root flag. I'm assuming the admin. You can connect to this lab by that. Okay. Oh, that's what I need to do. Otherwise it won't work. I need to connect the VPN. HackSmarter. Arisaka. However you pronounce it. So Tmux. Should be the same. Let's see if it's working. Yes. It was dc01.hacksmarter.local. Okay, everything is still good. We are back to where we were. Thank you very much for your patience. If you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, we're going to go CertiPy ID. Guess that will work, but does it have a hash? I almost don't think it does. Grep hash. No, it doesn't. So we need CertiPy, the Python script. CertiPy. Good. Oh, don't we have it though? CertiPy. No, I don't. CertiPy. Installation. Okay. It is. It's the same thing. But why don't I have the hash? Don't tell me that. So it's, do I really need the password for this one? That would be a pain. I'm sure it, why can't it do hashes? Yes, normal service is resuming. CertiPy hashes. What is dash hashes? Let me just do it. I don't know. Maybe it's the extended version of help. Help. Oh well. Here we go. So 30pi. What's it? Find? Yes. Find minus u, and that is solkiller.svc killer.svc. Where is that now? Hashes. Just copy this. Copy. Okay, I don't think we need. Probably don't need the lm hash. We've got the nt hash. That's what we have. Copy. Domain controller IP. So when it says IP, it means IP. I had cases where it did not take the name. It actually wanted the IP address. So let's copy the IP. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's looking good. Finding certificate templates, found 34. Found 1 certificate authority. And then 12 templates. Very good. It's going to write the JSON scripts. Let's copy this for our notes. I can't, so copy mode. Copy. Okay, that looks good. Now let's see what we found. Okay, so the CA name, HackSmarter, DNS name, yeah, we know this. And then, okay, so template, key recovery agent. Thank you for the like. Awesome. Just saw a thumbs up flying. Certificate templates, CA exchange. Just joined in. What is this? Hi, welcome, MC Peace. This is, let me show you. So we are playing a CTF. We're on a CTF environment. It's very similar to Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. It's called HackSmarter's Hands-on Labs. And we are busy playing with this HackSmarter environment. I've done a couple of these boxes. Currently we're busy with ARASAKA, this one. It's a assume breach. It's an assume breach scenario. We've got credentials, and we worked our way through a couple of credentials already where we had shadow credentials. etc. We are on a user that's got access to what seems to be a vulnerable certificate template. Welcome to the stream. Have you joined before? Template 2 cross CA. Okay. I'm always curious to get to the bottom where it tells you if it found anything vulnerable. So there's a couple of templates. Some of them are pretty standard. Okay, welcome. If you don't know, my name is HaxrByte. I'm a penetration tester and red team operator. I've been in the cybersecurity industry now for 20 years. And yeah, I'm live streaming my CTF journey. I'm just trying to get a bit better with CTFs. I've been pen testing for years, but somehow I still come up against walls on CTFs. So I'm showing the messy middle. I'm doing this blind. I've never done this box before. So I'm showing you the methodology and trying to teach you some tradecraft along the way. If you're interested, if you know what CTFs are, if you've done CTFs before, or if you haven't done CTFs before, I've actually got a competition running at the moment. If you join my Discord server on the channel announcements, you can win a year's worth of access to this HackSmarter hands-on labs for a year, almost to the value of $100. The deadline is on Thursday, the 18th. I'll be announcing the winner on stream. There's about 3 or 4 easy questions. There's a section for people that's done CTFs or people that still want to do CTFs. So you're more than welcome to enter. My streambot should be along with the Discord, or I can just put the Discord link for you if you're interested. It's HaxrByte.com/Discord. As easy as that. Cool. So we are looking through this. So back to this. If you have any questions, let me know. Looking through the templates. This is the one that BloodHound picked up. AI takeover. This is the one that BloodHound pointed out. Let's see, what else is there? 3. Did it not pick up anything? Is that right? Normally it says vulnerable if it picks up, but I mean that depends on Certify. If Certify is up to date, or why did I run this? Oh, I forgot to save vulnerable. Oh, come on. It's just one. I'm terrible at spelling. Oh, there we go. That will help. If you tell it to find something vulnerable, that will definitely help. Probably take that for my notes again. You'll notice that I always take notes. just because I've been doing pen testing forever, and the last thing you want is not to have notes. But also it's quite helpful. My virtual machine stopped working and I had to reboot. So I could easily get back to the point where I was. So let me copy this. Copy, cat, more. Okay, so it should, oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So it's vulnerable to GS-009, which is, I guess, I feel like that's the easiest of the vulnerabilities. Others aren't like more difficult. It's just, this one is, I guess, the OG. Okay, we'll just say GS-1. So which one was that though? Probably check that out. It was AI takeover. So that's the one that BloodHound told us about. So I think because we ran Rusthound, that info was in BloodHound. I can maybe boot that up quickly just to show you guys. Tools, BloodHound, ls, sudo docker compose start. Sorry, my nose has been itchy. I keep on scratching it. Okay, cool. BloodHound. Do we have it open somewhere? Here we go. Okay, BloodHound. So we said Soul Killer. This one, and then it was outbound object control. It was the AI takeover, the cert template. And I don't think if you run BloodHound with NetExec, you get these the cert information. You might do. Now that it's maybe it's updated, but it doesn't add that for a while. But it's got it can enroll certs there, so that's a good that's a good indication of what we've seen. Okay, so let's see, any questions before I kick this off? Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so we go certify. So we need to do, so we request Soul Killer. We've got a hash. We need to, let me just always forget this. I'm trying to work on the hunter box following agents info. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that one over the holiday as just to chill. So I also want to check that one out. It's this one. XR is talking about this one. It's free at the moment, so it's free to try. If you join the HackSmarter labs, you can play this one for free. Also, Agent 57 pointed out that HackSmarter is free until from today, I think, until January. It's it's free for half a month before you have to pay. You can play all the boxes. You can follow along on ARASAKA if you want. We're a bit far in, but you can watch the replay and then maybe follow along. Let me just... I'm just looking for that like there are some awesome labs on. Yes, that's right, free sign up. These boxes are awesome. I have to say, very realistic. No, dude, just follow the you know, watch the replay. Once it's pretty, you know, once you have your BloodHound output, you just follow the breadcrumbs, and you can show. I showed you in the replay. If you look, for example, it won't show it now, but if you go in roll, you can even gives you the command. Even gives you the commands. This is where I can get the command, but I can't copy. No, that's fine. Okay, so certify rec and then the user hashes. Yes, they are awesome. I think it's by far more difficult creating CTFs than breaking them. Definitely think so. So dude, enter the competition and you can win access for free. So join my Discord, enter the competition, and then you've got free access until the end of December, and then you use the voucher in January, and then you've got a year's access. And the prize is worth almost $100. So I think it's like 87 for a year. What's the price? Yeah. I don't know if it will give me the price, but yeah, it's like, I think there's a special at the moment. It's like 80 bucks for a year, 87 or something, but it's normally 100. But you can win the competition. It's worth a shot. Play with it for 15 days and see if you like it. This is what I need to do. Copy. So the username, soulkiller.svc, the hashes, this one. DCIP, no, we don't need that. I'm thinking of going to be waiting out a minute while I wait for this scan to complete. Probably beyond discover task, but why not both? Probably well done. Are you asking me or telling me? So the target is HackSmarter.local. The template was called AI Takeover. AI take over. Did I spell it right? AI takeover. The CA, what was the CA? It's probably on the very top. CA name. CA. Copy. Okay, and then the UPN, now this is the certificate that you, so ESC1 is the vulnerability in ADCS, in Active Directory Certificate Services, where you could request a certificate of any user. So we want to try typically to request a certificate for the domain admin. Now, earlier we had a quick look at BloodHound, and the domain admins were something else. There was the standard one. All domain admins. It was administrator or the emperor. Guess either or will work. Oh, that's a lot of access. So run. We did take this in our notes. So I'm tempted to go for the Emperor just because it's different. But I mean, we can do administrator and we can do both. Why not? We can have the cert for both. So administrator dot HackSmarter. That's not what we want. We already got it, but it's called AD. Okay. So we got the private key for administrator. I'm gonna get both just while I've got the command here. Okay, the other one is called the Emperor. Emperor. That's right. The Emperor. See, I can't. I need to see that just closed it. It should be alive still. Just closed my browser. I don't know what is wrong with my VM. The Emperor. Did it close? Oh man. This was happened last week as well. It can't take the pressure. Luckily, I've got notes. I've got notes, I can just copy those. And I just need to, I think my VPN will still work. Bing. I hope so. ARASAKA. Bing. GS-009 dot smarter dot local. Yes. Okay, so I don't need to. Yeah, I don't know. It just closed everything. Agent 57. I don't know. I'm not running out of memory or anything. I gave the VM a gig more, and I thought that was a problem, but I don't know. Luckily, I'm a nodes machine. The Emperor. Like that. Okay, brilliant. So we got that one too. Okay, so we got that. Now we can just authenticate. We should be able to just authenticate and I guess we can use the certificate to grab the hash. Let's do administrator first. So it's certify. Do I have that open still? Matrix certify. No. Certify by ESC1. That's it. Okay, so and then we just need to request it. I think it's pretty simple. It is. Hey Abel, 443, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Oh, thank you for the follow, Trent640. Appreciate the follow, thank you. Thank you. Certify. If you have any questions, let me know. We are busy with the Arisaka machine on HackSmarter. That's for Trent and for Abel, and if you just joined the stream. But yeah, we have the administrator certificate, so we are very close. So close, in fact, we can taste it. That was cheesy. I think a PFX. What was it? Administrator, and then the DC IP. Oh, where is it now? HackSmarter. It's this one. We are busy in here. Copy the IP address. And it should be as easy as that. Password has expired. Okay, so the password has expired. Let's take this for a note. I'm not too worried because we've got 2 domain admins and we got both of their certificates. Maybe it's time to get... Alright, I've joined the Discord server. I'll join the competition soon. I just am not sure align myself with Recruit when I have not done CTF in years. It's up to you. I mean, if it's an interesting story, you might win. Thank you, MCC. Please, appreciate that. Appreciate it. If anybody is interested in joining the Discord competition, join my Discord server. It's HaxrByte.com/Discord, and you can win HackSmarter. You can win HackSmarter access for a year to the value of almost $100. access. Okay, so that one didn't work because the key expired. And if you join my Discord, you can message me directly. If you have any questions, further questions. Okay, it was the Emperor. Oh yes, we've got the hash for that one. Okay, so not to worry, we've got that one. So we should be pretty close. So we got a domain controller hash. So I guess evil 1RM. Evil 1RM should be I guess DC01 dot HackSmarter dot local minus U the Emperor. Always spell so bad at spelling. Minus H. We only need the Intel M. Yes, command and control. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, we can go ahead and get the root flag. It should be a dir. Which site are you doing the safety? Oh, okay, I'm Morningstar option 89. So yeah, it's called HackSmarter. It's similar to Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. So it's by HackSmarter. It's a guy called Tyler Ramsby. This is the hands-on labs. These are these boxes. I think there's about 15 boxes already. It gets updated quite regularly. I only started on this environment last week. I did last Monday. I did welcome. And Thursday I did. Oh, now my mouse stopped working again. Okay, there we go. I did Ascension. You can watch the replay on my YouTube channel if you want, if you're interested. So on Monday was welcome. Also Active Directory machine, very interesting. Lots of hops through BloodHound. And then Ascension was something else. It was a Linux machine, and it had like I think 5 or 6. It had 6 flags. Very interesting. So the replay is on my YouTube channel if you want to join there. And then I'm currently busy with Arisaka. It's a Active Directory machine. I just had to have domain access just now. So I'm just looking for the flag basically. It's normally in desktop. Not there. So where can it be? It's not on. Okay. What about administrator? It said the administrator account was disabled, or the password was disabled, right? Administrator. Desktop. There's the root flag there. So let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, I can't type. The command is not typer, it's just type. There we go. Okay. And then we go in here. Well, I've actually done it here. And then it was a assumed breach, and we got the user flag, the root flag, sorry. complete. Congratulations. So what's nice, you get like a little certificate. It's pretty cool. And we've opened the box, guys. We opened the box. Oh, no worries, man. You can watch the replay. It's a very interesting box. Also Active Directory easy. Lots of hops through BloodHound. But yeah, this was an awesome box. Awesome box. Cool. Thank you, guys. I'll stick around for some questions. If you haven't entered the competition, you've got until Thursday. You can win access to the HackSmarter platform for a year's worth of access. It's worth $100 or almost $100. But I appreciate you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I mean, follow me on Twitch. I stream on Twitch, YouTube. I'm on Kick as well. But you can, I guess, subscribe or follow. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. And then you don't miss the next stream. Next stream, for anybody that's interested, is Thursday. And I'm looking at you, XR. Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, I start, and 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be announcing the winner for the competition, the Discord competition. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Juicy Delicious, I think I missed your follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If I didn't say, I appreciate the follow. Thanks. If you thank you, Agent 57. Appreciate it. If you joined late, the replay will be either on Twitch or it will be on YouTube in a little bit. It just takes some time on YouTube to process sometimes, but you're more than welcome to watch the replay. And yeah, I'm gonna, if there's no other questions, I'm gonna be ending soon. For the Twitch guys, I'll probably look for somebody to raid. And for the people on YouTube, awesome. Well, I normally stream on Thursdays. But for the competition, I was streaming Monday and Thursday last week, and I'm streaming Monday and Thursday this week. But normally I just stream on Thursday. Oh, Bullion, thank you very much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for the raid, man. I'm actually just signing off. But appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, thank you everybody that's joining. I can maybe answer some questions if you guys are curious. I will do. I appreciate it. Anybody that in the raid that's curious about this, I mean, I can stay for a couple of minutes just to take some questions and some explanations. Have you guys done CTFs? Have you heard of Hack the Box before? Do you guys have any questions? If you don't, do you have any suggestions of who to raid? I guess is the most important question of all. Game devs. Well, if you want to get into CTFs, this is a good opportunity because I'm running a competition where you can win a year's worth of access on HackSmarter. HackSmarter is an environment similar to Hack the Box or Try Hack Me. The voucher is worth almost $100. Tyler Ramsby sponsored the voucher. So in tribute to him sponsoring the voucher, I'm actually streaming. I normally do Hack the Box, but I'm doing HackSmarter last week and this week. It's a lot of fun. If you want to get into CTFs or if you want to try it out, you can enter my competition. The competition's very easy. You just join the Discord. It's https HaxrByte.com/Discord. And on the channel, in the announcement channel, there's the rules. There's like 4 easy questions. You can either, if you haven't done CTFs before, tell a little story of how you want to get into it. And if you've done CTFs before, there's just share a story of how you got stuck. And the deadline is Thursday, the 18th. I'll be announcing the winner on live on stream. But other than that, I'll take some suggestions of who to raid. Let me see who's streaming. Crit kit. Okay, let me check. Okay, so Slyborg, I feel like I want to raid Slyborg. She always raids me. So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna raid Slyborg. She's pretty cool. She also does CTFs. So sorry, Rob Porn, I'm gonna raid Slyborg. She always does it to me, so I want to return the favor. And I think it's her last stream of the year. So let me just turn this off. Yeah, Slyborg is awesome.